Welcome back to another week. So, we had all these markets for the last week, which I was interested in. So, let's analyze these markets and see what the market has done the previous week. Today is 27th of December, Saturday. So, let's see. First one was GBP CHF. GBP CHF, last week I told you weekly was bearish, daily was bullish, and 4 hour was bearish as well. So we need two consecutive time frames to be in sync to enter a trade. So I was waiting for the 4 hour to go bullish. So if you drop down to 4 hour, then 4 hour did turn bullish. This was the high, and this was the higher low. This was the higher low. Price breaks below the previous higher low, it became bearish, right? And this becomes the lower high, and this becomes the lower low. Price breaks below the previous lower low, this becomes the new lower low, and this becomes the new lower high, and we break again, and that's where the 4 hour turned bullish. This becomes the, we delete this becomes the new high, and this one becomes the new high low, right? So this is where I was interested in taking the trade. If it if it comes back and reaches the previous lower high or previous structure point, right, and which it did. So I got my entry on this candle over here, this red candle, which rejected by the previous structure point, EMA. So this is where I basically entered. So I got this rejection from the previous structure point, right, previous EMA, and the time was 6 o'clock in the morning, which was pre-London session. So it was perfect timing and all. And if I put back my RR, then this is where I put the stop loss, this is where I entered, and this was my target, which was like 2:1, right? So it was perfect, everything was perfect. But then by the end of the day, the volume starts dropping down, and it never touched my stop loss, which was here. But when the market reopened again next day, which was so when did I take that trade? I took that trade on Tuesday, right, 6 o'clock in the morning, and when it opened again on Wednesday, so the market closed on Tuesday 10 o'clock, but when it reopened again, because of the slippage and all, it knocked me out. So never re-entered again, because there was because it was already Wednesday, and then Thursday was Christmas, so markets were closed, banks were closed, and then 26th Boxing Day, the market was closed as well, and it was Friday, so Thursday, Friday, markets were closed, so never re-entered again. But because of the slippage, I lost around whatever I risked. Same thing happened on the GBP NZD as well. I entered here as well. My entry was late. I was supposed to enter I was supposed to enter over this candle, but I entered here because I was not paying attention, but everything was looking good. So on the GBP NZD, if if you look, then weekly was bearish, daily was bearish, and 4 hour was bullish. So we got two of our time frames in sync. So I dropped down to the 1 hour, waited for my shift of structure, which was here. Which was here. Price came back, retested, rejected, and then I got the entry signal as well, which was engulfing candle. Everything was looking perfect, so I entered here. But somehow, because of the slippage, I got stopped out again and then never re-entered. If you look at this is very close to the stop loss, but it never touched. But I got like knocked out somewhere around here whenever the market closed after this. So I think it was on this candle basically. So somewhere around here I got knocked out, and it sucks definitely, but we can't do anything. We just have to move on. So these were my best trades, and this happened. Look at the beautiful rejection from the area of interest. If you look at my previous video, I've explained everything what I was looking for, and exactly the same thing happened. But shit happens, nothing we can do, just move on. So these were the two markets which I traded and lost. Anyways, so third one was USD JPY. USD JPY weekly was bullish, daily was bullish, and 4 hours were bullish as well. Right, but I was waiting for the price to break this area of interest, come back, and then retest and then buy. So what price did is, price already retested break this area of interest last week. So I was waiting for the price to come back to the area of interest, give me my entry signal, and then I'll enter for buys. But price came back, but it never gave me my entry signal, so I never entered, and we just avoided this loss beautifully. Right, moving on to the next one was NZD CAD. NZD CAD weekly was bearish, daily was bearish, and 4 hour was bearish as well. So all three time frames were in sync. So we were just waiting for the price to come back to the area of interest, give me my entry signal, and then we enter the cells. But it did not happen like the way I wanted. Like if you see on the 4 hour, there is a double top here. So basically what I was waiting for, the price to retest this double top and then re-enter. But the price is price is going to retest this neckline, but never is there basically, so never entered this trade. And then obviously it was like Thursday and Friday, so markets were closed, so never entered. Simple. Next one is Euro USD. Weekly was bullish, daily was bullish, and 4 hour did turn bullish when it broke the previous lower high, and it was just consolidating. So basically never happened. I told you last week that we want to be careful this week because First thing is like it's the end of the year, so there's not much volume gonna be there. So same thing happened. Holidays happen, volume and all. So pretty much nothing happened this week. If we move to the next one, which was USD CAD, USD CAD was the trade which was like beautiful, went in the favor. But the only reason why I did not enter was uh, because it never came to the area of interest. Maybe if I would have made the area of interest something like, you know, this, I don't know how I missed it, but if you look at this, there's 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, 4, 5, and if you like, move a bit up, 6 and 7. So there's 7 touches, but I missed this area of interest, and basically this was my area of interest. So yeah, missed on this beautiful trade. It is what it is. So if you look at the AUD JPY never came back to the area of interest like I wanted, so never took this trade. So these were the markets which I was interested in last week. Took my entries on GBP CHF and GBP NZD, but got knocked out because of the slippage and all. Was never the price never touched my stop loss on both of the trades, but it is what it is. We just move on. But yeah, probably not gonna be trading this coming week as well, because 31st, 1st, Happy New Year and all. So there's nothing gonna be happening. Markets will be closed. So probably gonna look for the trades to enter from the next week. Next to next week. Not the next week, but after that. So yeah, just safe trade. Enjoy your holidays, relax your mind, and come back stronger in 2026. So with all this, Happy New Year guys, happy holidays, and trade safe. Bye.